Kaboom! So what did he hide back here then? I'm curious. Again, if we're talking about time travel, then maybe he left that for a Beth, not this Beth, but an earlier Beth or a later Beth.
I think so. Second time machine.
Holy
This changes
shit.
everything.
So we can come back here and go forward and
If we
backward
can
at
get this
will.
thing working, then we don't need that countermeasure. We can change everything. What if we stop the fracture from ever happening in the first place? We can go back to yesterday, undo everything in the past before it happens. Nobody dies. Paul doesn't go through the machine. Monarch never exists. I mean, the fracture never occurs.
Jack, wait. Let's think this through. That's not how it...
I can go into the machine like Paul did at the university. I helped them set it up. Then we activate the core, put the corridor in place, and set the date. I can do it, Beth.
I'm not so sure we can do this without the countermeasure. But you're right. We'll need the machine.
Right. Let's start with the core.
Explanation? Anybody?
Oh yeah, by
I
the
saw
way.
some kind of visions of this machine in his workshop. You must have hit it here.
Feel free to fill me in.
Time machine.
Anytime now.
Time travel.
Okay, core controls. Where are they?
Alright, before we go over there and do anything, let's talk to
You
you
said Will built
and
the
run around a little bit
countermeasure.
more.
What makes you so sure this isn't it? The time machine.
He said the countermeasure was stolen. But the machine is still here.
Maybe the countermeasure is something different. Maybe that's what activates this one, or something else entirely.
Okay. Gotta figure out where to start. Where are the core controls?
Okay, put flow 2, reminder cord connects 124, set up schematics.
Will received a massive research grant in 1997. He'd successfully built the time machine by 1999. But the results scared him. He never told a soul.
Alright. Dr. Joyce and Dr. Meyer became household names earlier this year when their paper on the proposed existence of a chronon field became one of the most hotly debated theories in quantum physics, in the quantum physics community since the Higgs boson. William Joyce, born and raised in Riverport, wasn't satisfied with simply being a part of the discussion and decided to actively search for proof. His proposed research project led him to obtaining the highly prestigious Harold Steinberg Fund with the estimated value of 150 grand. Dr. William Joyce is officially the youngest recipient of the Harold Steinberg Research
Anybody check out this
Grant to
map?
date. 1 second,
Looks
lady.
like he labeled where everything is.
I've already looked at it, thank you. While the specifics of his research proposal remains confidential, it is likely that Joyce aims to demonstrate clear proof of the so-called Meyer-Joyce field, as well as potential applications for the manipulation of this field. A research timeline has been established with the milestones that point to early 1999 as the period when his research will be ready for public unveiling. We will continue to follow William Joyce's story as part of the Riverport Rising series. Okay.
Hey, Jack. You might want to check out this monitor.
Where are you? Oh yeah, no, I saw it.
None of these consoles even look like they're...
I've already seen it. Thank you, thank you. So we got you. There's 3 more right here.
Guy sure as hell know how to make his life more complicated.
No shit.
Hey, Amy.
There we go.
What is this?
I don't think you believe me.
In the past 2 hours, I've learned that Monarch is a secret paramilitary.
It's a time machine.
Okay. I'll compartmentalize that with everything else that shouldn't make sense.
Yep, exactly. There you go. Good girl.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, give me a second. There's a couple more things I gotta find before we continue onwards.
How the hell did they keep this all a secret? 17 years and they still didn't find it.
It says the time machine core needs to be reset.
Great. What the hell's it look like?
No
Round
clue.
thing in the middle. Think. This is gonna work. It has to.
You guys aren't actually planning to use this machine, are you? So I guess you're not at all concerned that one guy jerry-rigged this entire thing together? Because I think I literally see duct tape. Okay, no, this is a great idea. Yeah, no way that this is gonna backfire.
Nope, not at all. Here we go. Oh, geez, looks like there's a lot of stuff here. I'll just comment on the cliff notes. Interesting. So it sounds like Beth here was the one that ended up cluing Jack in a decade past, but she claims to have no knowledge of it. Which means we have two possibilities. Either she's misleading us, which is less likely, or B, she does go back in time, warns him of everything, and then maybe lives out her life at that point, in that time period, or comes back. I am not possibly sure. Most likely she comes back. The only reason why is because he sent so many emails trying to get a hold of her, and she never responded. Which would imply either a nefarious reason, or B, she physically wasn't in that timeline anymore. Interesting, okay. So much crap laying around. Okay, so these are just schematics. Alright, and what are you?
The corridor. It's key activated. Will's key. I can't activate the core till it's reset.
Alright, so that's what the key's for. Perfect. Alright, so it looks like we gotta head down here, but I know there's a couple more things. There's a couple more items we can get. I think there's 3 more. Yeah, 1, 2, and a 3. Anything over here? Something over there. I think there's one more Chronon source, if I remember correctly. Alright, give me a second. Okay, here's at least another thing. Whoa, it's a lot of text. A civilian's guide to time travel. Alright, so it looks like that the one's just mostly about him trying to advertise what he's doing. So not a lot of extremely important stuff there. So that's the last one. So there's still 2 more. Where are you? One's gotta be a Chronon source here somewhere, unless it's underneath us. Can't climb up there. Whoa, what are you over here? Okay. There's
Not
gotta...
bad, Jack.
And what are you? Last one, perfect. Alright, parents killed in Riverport car crash article. Holiday cheer is in short supplies in Riverport community of Bradbury after a tragic car crash claimed the lives of married couple Anthony and Catherine Joyce. The accident took place within walking distance of the family's front door on Princeton Street in the early afternoon. Catherine Joyce, who was driving, lost control of the car after a collision with another vehicle and crashed into a utility pole. The other car left the scene of the accident. The Joyces were both well known in the Bradbury area as prominent members of the community. Last year, they were recognized by the mayor for their charitable efforts, particularly in Riverport Municipal's Multiple Sclerosis Walk, so the MS, okay, has organized every year since 1993. The couple left behind 2 children, the promising young physicists, Dr. William Joyce and Jack Joyce, still underage at the time. A candlelight vigil will be held for Anthony and Catherine on Sunday to unite the grieving family and friends in the community during tragic times. I'm curious if their death has anything to do with the events of this story. If they somehow accidentally caused their parents' death. Not sure. So apparently there's new content, but I'm not sure where.
October 9th. William Burke fucked the rescue operation. Put him on the trail of the lifeboat to buy some time, make sure he didn't find out what I'm really up to.
No, I saw this one.
Okay, finally. Found a stutter-proof pocket. This should work. I don't think anybody will ever hear this, but I need to record it. If only for my own sanity. I don't have long until they find me again. The end of time is here.
Nope, I've already heard that one.
You said you'd been to William's workshop before.
Oh. See.
July 4th.
Yeah, that's the one we just saw. I don't know.
You rescued Amy Ferrero at the... Your brother was hot.
Oh, it has a little dot next to the ones that are new. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Alright, well, let's go ahead and finish up the section. Which will require me to run in a very long circle. Or not. Success. Alright, Beth, what are we doing?
Hey, it looks like I can reset the core from here.
Are you sure you know what you're doing there?
No.
No clue. But I did help Paul set up the machine at the university.
This is a very
Then
different
cause the
setup.
fracture.
Look, Will knew the calculations were wrong. Hoping that means he knew what he was doing here. This is what Will is leading us to. We have to test it. The core. That's what we set up first.
I'm assuming we're the ones who end up stealing the countermeasure in
Could
the past.
actually be the key to finding the countermeasure.
We'll see. It's still resetting.
Alright, so it looks like we got two
The core is
sections.
reset. We need to activate it from the control booth.
Oh,
The
this one right
controls
here.
are up here according to the monitor.
Gotcha, let's do this. You good?
This is gonna work. It has to.
You guys aren't actually planning to use this machine. Are
Yep.
you?
Yep. Absolutely.
Here goes nothing.
Let's do this! Let's go bootleg version.
What was that?
It's fine. It's fine.
It does weird shit like that, don't worry.
It worked. It actually worked. Okay, we activate the corridor next.
Okay, there's no way that thing should be exposed like that.
It's fine.
Thank God.
Is that supposed to do that?
I guess that works.
He did that?
Yeah.
Key to a time machine, and he left it in a trunk of his goddamn car.
Where else would he put it?
That's my brother in a nutshell.
That didn't sound good.
Fuck. Let's just hope it still works.
This seems like a bad idea if you aren't sure.
No, 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 no.
What?
God damn it. I don't know. We were so close. I'm gonna try it again.
Yeah, like hell you are. You saw what happened. Something's wrong with the machine.
We don't know that.
You're not trained for this. Anything you do is gonna make it worse.
We
You
can't.
know I'm right.
Stop. I'm trying.
You lost people. You're angry. I get it.
Yeah, we already know she goes back. But then again, we know
This
we
is
go back
bigger
at some
than
point
us.
too.
We can't fix the machine. But I might know somebody who can. Sophia Amaral.
The Monarch scientist. I saw her video near Ground Zero.
Serene's head of Cronin Research. She'll be at the Monarch Gala tonight, but security's airtight. She'll be nearly impossible to get to.
Unless I have an invite. Paul told me he expected me to meet him at that party.
Something tells me that was not a friendly invitation.
Either way, it'll work
Jack,
out.
No.
Too late now. End of Act 2. Alrighty then. So right about now, we're gonna have to probably get rid of this copyrighted music. But anyways, I'm gonna leave this off here for today, guys, and I'll see you all in the next episode where we continue into Act 3. Later. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please drop a like, and if you would like to receive additional notifications for future episodes, feel free to drop a subscribe as well. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.